21, even race to 7, come get your up.
We got action. Hard Times, Sacramento, Mezz West State Tour. Stop number 1. Raw Hand in the booth with.
A couple of champion lags here. I missed my cue. James Harris.
With James Harris. And
it's been a couple months.
you have, that's Mickey Eminem just walking through the shot. talking to Amar.
Oh, nothing. It's just me.
He's like, you got the key to the room. Here's a checkio for you. So, Amar Kang versus Vilmos. Amar gets the break. This is going to be a great match.
This
and all along on the rail, everybody's sweating it because they got good seats, so this is going to be some good stuff.
Table number 17, Skip McCarcass and Mike Nico. Skip and Mike. Mike goes to 7. Skip goes to 8. Come get your up.
Got a good break there.
Yeah, he did.
Really straight in on the 1 ball to get back to the 2. But if he punches that, he's got a good chance to run out here. He's got to get the right angle on the 3 to get back to the 4.
Yeah, he's going to have to hit a good shot here.
This is his pretty much toughest shot here. He's kind of in a jam. He can't draw it back because of the 5 ball. He can't force follow it forward because of the 8 ball. Is he just going to punch and draw it straight back?
I think he's looking to just gain any angle on that 2 that he can. He's definitely going to pop this ball.
So he had a tough shot right there. There's little or no options.
Maybe he's thinking from the 3 to the 4. If you don't get the proper bump on the 7, will be tough.
Well, no, you can stay on top of that 3 and just go to the rail, come back out to the center table before 4 goes. It was that 1 ball. That 1 ball was key right there, and it was brutal. He was, like I said, he was straight into where you seen where he draw it. If he made the ball, he was going right into the 5 ball.
Yeah.
Almost might just come under this too and kick it up towards pocket. Or bump it. He tried to kick it up there, he hit it bad.
Quick safety
Then
under
safety
the 4-3.
to the 5, underneath the 4-3-7.
Under the 4-3-7. He's coming down to check it out. Again, I'd like to apologize. I do not have access to the chat room right now, so I'm not following along. We will get it rectified in a few, though. Even though Amar has a shot, this is not a hanger for shape.
Oh, no, not at all. Now this makes this 3 ball really difficult. He hit that about as best he can. He's still not going to get it decent. Oh, look at this.
Man.
Look at this.
Come on.
That was a beautiful shot. Bump to 7. Perfect.
Beautiful hit.
That's a good shot right there. Got a little under the 4 ball, but he's okay. Just kind of punch it and draw it over.
A little unorthodox for Mr. Kang.
Look at this behind the bag. Unorthodox. He shoots that shot on a regular basis. I don't like this though. Look at, he is totally on top of that 7 ball.
A little unorthodox by Mr. Kang.
It's unorthodox shot, but he shoots it all the time.
He shoots it all the time like
All
that?
the time.
Do me a favor. Tell him don't shoot it like that again. All right, he does have his work cut out for him here. Yeah, he's either going to go forward. If that 7 passes the 8, I don't think it does. He has some work to do here, James.
Yes. Like I said, he's on top of the 7.
And he banked it.
Well, he banked it to near the hole for Vilmos. Oh, look at this. He got away with the hook, but it's a standard
Rail first,
It's
yeah.
a standard 1 rail.
He doesn't want to hit this 5 in the face, though, because then he will be stuck there. He wants to just glance off that edge.
Oh yeah, it's automatic shade once you just go rail first and kind of spin it. He's just got control. If he overspins it, he shoots it to the same pocket the 5's in. That's perfect. Well, I don't know about perfect, but
Yeah.
it's manageable.
Right. He has a shot. And for Vilmos, player of his caliber, this should be.
I think Amar knows he let one slip away with that behind the back shot.
Vilmos is making sure that he's looking to slide over.
He's got 1 rail underneath the 9.
Yeah.
Actually 2 rails, but
That's what I meant. Slide over. He's looking to slide over.
and 2 rails.
Either way, he was coming into the angle for that shot.
So are you saying we're both right?
Absolutely.
I'll take it.
It's a new year. And Vilmos Folders takes first blood. Scores off Amar's break. You are watching the Mezz West State Tour. This is stop number 1. Hard Times, Billiards in Sacramento. Marcoola's family. And what more can you say about them? It is a support pool to the fullest, man. They are
Absolutely
just
awesome.
diamonds, and we just like to take this time out to express our condolences to Mr. Robert Aldana.
Yes.
You know, your Mezz family feels for you.
I'll be making this trip back Wednesday for Britt's funeral.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Vilmos Folders up to break. Let's see what's he. To me, he had the best break on the tour last year.
Ah, you weren't watching me.
I don't get the privilege to watch the sledgehammer at work, but I'm going to take Mr. Folders here. All right, he's a little ball hooked here.
Nah, he's got the edge of it.
Little masse.
Not even masse.
Straight up?
Edge of it's perfect. Just make the ball, and the 2's automatic by corner pocket. This might be a quick one here.
2 rails to the 2 or 1?
Nah, just make the 1. Let's go straight up table. Inside
1 rail?
English. Yeah.
1 rail?
Unless it's frozen. I can't see if it's frozen. If it's dead frozen, then yeah, he's got to go rail first. If he's not frozen, he can just touch the edge of this ball and just go. Yeah, see, he's just center ball. Yeah, me.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, that's a quick one here.
No, these pockets are unforgiving. As long as he hits them pure, he'll be okay. He can't get reckless.
I don't know about reckless from this point out. It's well, this is the shot here.
Well, Ernesto says this is where people get lazy.
I got lazy. That's what happened. It's the 2 games I lost. Got lazy. Started beating myself up in the chair and then finished it. He seems to be okay here.
just finding angles.
No, I think it just rolls a 5 on the side, plays a 7 on the same side, and then 8, 9. Depends on his angle here. Yeah, see? Yeah, I mean.
Absolutely.
Oh, we got on top of the 9. Still
So,
alright, though.
All right. So you float as you go to the end rail and come back.
Go to the end rail, inside English, come back.
You like that inside English, boy.
Gotta shoot that inside English.
Allows the angle to straighten back up.
I'm just kidding. But yeah, it does. And he is shooting inside.
Right, to straighten it back up.
Yeah. True story. I never used inside English till I came to Bakersfield. Brian taught me.
What?
All these years.
Hey. And on the sideline, for any Mike Boyd fans out there, he takes that game down. Hill.
Who's he playing?
Can't recall his name right now. All right, nice out by Mr. Folders, and he makes that 2. That's 1 will cost you 2. Vilmos Folders. We'd like to thank Mezz Cues. You can check them out at mezzq.com. Mezz Professional Cues. Remember, make your way down to the Mezz stops, and you can ask to try the demo cue. Have like 6 or 7 shafts available, and you can see what you like. This is Amar Kang versus Vilmos Folders, and Vilmos Folders takes advantage of a miscue by Amar in that first set.
And then breaks and runs the second.
And breaks and runs the second set. They say 1 usually costs you 2.
Usually does.
Let's see if you...
Especially this alternating break format.
Alternating break is so tough.
It's a good break.
Yes, it was. He does have a shot on the 2.
Yeah, but look at the 4.
Yeah.
So not only does he have he's got to spin this ball. That's a tough shot. Overspin it, you miss the ball.
Right.
Don't make the ball and overspin it, you get on top of the 6.
So maybe if he can just get anywhere towards the middle of the
Frank
table.
Roberts and James Harris. Table 3. Frank and James even raised to 7. Cut the track.
All right. I'll be joined by Mr. Sal Butera right now. I'm going to snatch Sal after he... So we're going to have some super quality commentary right now. I have Mr. Butera here, fresh off a win. And we're going to sweat Vilmos and Amar Kang. How you doing, Sal?
I'm doing all right. How you doing?
All right, there. Good. We're going to talk about that match too today. But a good. It's good to see you in punch.
Yeah. Took me a couple minutes to get going, but
Once you got going.
once I got it going, it was all right.
All right. So we're sweating like a semifinal match here in the second round. You know.
Tell you what, if anyone hasn't, I don't know if they got the brackets up, but I'm in. It's a dogfight down below.
Dogfight down where you're at?
These two guys are like one above me right here. I got Rodney, Mika, Oscar.
Oh man.
Like 8 players right
Right in
back
the
to the
neck.
bottom.
Oh, bye to
It's
you.
gonna be
guys.
some good pool.
Yes, I love it. We almost hit a good shot there, Sal, to get on this 4-ball.
A good lesson for a lot of guys too. When you guys watch Vilmos play, he's right side of the ball. He settles for. I'm gonna get to the middle, make sure I can get to this 4. He just hit a good quality shot here. Pull back and forth, probably to the side rail where he's shooting from.
Right.
And just get himself a good angle back for the 5.
I guess that's the most important thing, input, to continue to gain that correct side of the ball.
Yeah, it's real big. If you watch the first rack, he tried to come off of 5-ball down low and then spin out for a
Right.
shot and didn't quite come off the cushion. Just this one right here, he's trying to hit that. Like I said, settle for, just come out for about 6-8 inches off this cushion.
Mm-hmm.
These tables play a little bit soft.
Right.
He's used to playing on a diamond, springy equipment.
Right.
You got to adjust a couple times. I rolled in myself 2 times, almost dead straight on a ball where I'm trying to come out just that extra 2 inches.
Right.
It's big.
Right.
2 inches is like monster. Once again, he's just hit a good shot. He's trying to come up right to the middle of the table. He came up a little further than what he wanted, but you got to let You see the ball come off a little bit
Yeah,
soft.
right.
The ball come off a little bit soft. And next one you're like, stay down, just follow through. Boom,
Yeah,
pop up.
yeah, pop it off. Almost going to go back and forth here to get a good shot on the 7. Stay down smooth. He had way less than what he thought he was going to get.
Well, I like, on this is a good angle. He can shoot this and just draw straight across, or you can follow the cue ball and naturally going to come out,
Right.
2 rails out.
Yeah,
Sometimes I hit these when on this type of equipment. I like to hit it firmer so I can muscle the
Right.
ball a little more
Yeah.
than just settle for it. 'Cause
Yeah.
you hit that roll-up shot, you might end up on that other side rail again. Watch here, just boom,
yeah.
close to the rail again.
Yeah.
He wants that ball out another
Yeah.
6 inches. It's just
Yeah.
not.
And Oscar take a 5.
Yeah, you called that. I think I would have, if I was him, I would have hit it like you said, with the little fan. Just fanned it. Yeah, he's looking for that ball to come off. He's like, man, what? Yeah. This
Yeah, you see him keep on wincing a little bit,
Yeah.
making that adjustment. I don't know if you can see me doing it too.
right, yeah.
You just get
Yeah,
like,
you
know?
persevered through a tough match.
yeah.
That was you were behind you were behind the 8 ball the whole match.
It felt like the beginning. I
Yes.
just couldn't do anything
Yeah,
right. And even
nothing right.
when I got an opportunity, I tried to play a little kick, a little carom, just controlled shots, and it just was coming up just a little bit off of
Yeah.
being good.
He left you nothing plenty of times. And Vilmos is just on point, and just like that, it's a 3-0 lead. We'd like to thank West State Billiard Supply. You can check them out at weststatebilliards.com. Make sure you stay tuned. We're going to run West State's commercial.
Yeah, it's guys haven't seen Vilmos play before, and even the ones that have, just he's a guy just keep on studying, just watch him plug.
Table number 27, Brandon Hall.
Most of the time he's doing the right thing, and when he's not, he stays composed enough to,
Table 27.
like you say, to persevere and
Degrees
get
to
through
7, come
Yeah.
get your rack.
Yeah, and I think that's one attribute from the pros that they do. They persevere. They get through
Table
it.
number 25, Rudy Estoque, Derek Mendoza, Rudy and table number 25. Come get your rack.
That Rudy Estoque, that guy's sneaky. That guy plays good.
Yeah,
And
he does.
he played you guys here last year,
Yeah.
and he was like at 7. I think he should be out.
Yeah, he played almost perfect.
Yes, he did.
I think he made one mistake, and it came out okay. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Like, what did you do? Where this guy come from?
All right. So Sal, is he swinging his 3 rails to get the shape on this 2 ball?
I think he's supposed to. He's supposed to come down a little bit left-hand English down by where the chalk is on the that he just moved.
Right.
Right. So he's looking at right there. Just come in 2 rails out of that corner. If he hits it good enough, he's going to leak up towards the 2. If he doesn't,
Right.
he shoots 2 and comes back up and down for the 3. It's just he's always in the shot that way.
Okay.
No. It looked like he was trying to
Tried to hold it a
hold
little
it
bit,
with
right?
it.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah, it seemed like it was natural to swing it around and come in the same position. It was easier for yourself. So right now, Amar has a chance to capitalize because
Table number 10,
rare miss for
Jason
Vilmos.
Hardpasso, Justin Marks, Jason and Justin,
You don't want to show
7,
weakness
get your
against
rack.
Vilmos when he's
Yes.
plugging away.
Yeah, we talked about it. These good players, they smell that weakness, and you guys just get stronger.
Yeah.
I like the amount of time that Mr. Kang has taken to shoot his shot. He's not. It's not like a stall. It doesn't look like he's afraid. It just looks like it's a good decision-making, deliberateness. That's what I'm trying to say. He's being very
That's a
deliberate.
good way to put it. He's
Yeah,
very
he's being very, very deliberate without being robotic. Just deliberate.
Miko's been working with him quite a bit. He ended last season 2, and then he's been around, and also gets to work out with Rodney quite a bit. They
Yeah.
both play up here, Rodney plays fast, but he's very. Rodney's pretty decisive. You don't see Rodney spend too much time on the shot unless he's laying something down.
Right, right. And I talked to Rodney about that. I said, Rodney, why you shoot so fast? He said, because I think fast. And he said, I know where those balls are. There's no need for me to sit there and look at it 40 million times. I'm like, hey, that works for you.
Right. Usually does.
Yeah, yeah. And he's been on a great tear. He's been winning, Sal.
Yeah.
You know, he's leading the Mosconi Cup.
I was going to say, he just jumped in front of Oscar from Mosconi.
Jumped in front of us. And, you know, it would be a beautiful thing to see both of our brothers make it.
Tell you what, we talked about this at the end of last season about, you know, having them there for a variety of reasons, how they hit the ball. And, you know, another thing, too, is camaraderie. There's certain guys that, you know, just good to have around.
Yeah,
you know?
You need that energy, man. You need it. It's important. Amar still has a little bit of slight movement before he pulls the trigger. He's not stoic. There's still a little bit of head raising. But I can't tell right now if it's totally after the shot or during the shot, but it looked like it just raised up a little bit. It's after. That one was after. Got a little deep there, Sal.
Yeah, you know, like I said, I mean, he should do good here because he plays up here. But you get hit a couple balls where you want to go a little further than what you do, and then you're not getting that far. And then the next one you get up and you make sure I get up here on this 9 ball.
Right. And you're right. He hit that ball good. That's a very confident stroke by Mr. Kang. You got to respect that. I'd like to thank our sponsor, Fast and Loose Designs. You can check them out at fastandloosedesigns.com.
Table number 26, Avinash and Lindsay. Avinash and Lindsay, table 26. Table 24, George and Brendan. George Pagalion and Brendan Crackett. Brendan goes to 8, George goes to 7. Come get your X.
All right. Mr. Kang up to break.
Frank and James, I have your tablet up here. Frank Roberts, James Harris,
Mar's got a real nice game. He's been played well for a lot of years.
Yeah.
And I think that being real fortunate to have Mika and Rodney to play with on a regular basis.
That can hurt.
No matter what level you play at, when you get to play good competition, you get to watch other guys that play the game right play. It's always good.
That's going to elevate your game or your mind or your knowledge or something. Or it's going to elevate the splinters you have.
What's up, guys? I keep on dragging up, but I think we dragged up another. We don't have a couple of the regular guys we've had. Right. We still got 5 or 6 guys that are playing. And,
Mr. Brandon Crockett. Got Ed.
But, you know, the thing is, even if you're not going to get in the mix, you got to get there and watch what's going on. You got to be a part of
absolutely.
Good pool.
Look at that speed shot. You almost locked him up.
I had a couple of those to start off against Joey where I thought I came across late, flatten the cue ball out, come up 2 rails, and just don't get it.
Yeah, you missed a couple just like that. Really thin misses. Ideally, what's the play here, Sal?
Well, I don't think he can get any of the 1 ball here. He can jump over it. I actually like a jump and play it safe on the 1. If he can masse a little bit into the edge of the 1 ball and send the 1 over to the 2-4, that's not a bad shot. But if you jump over it and just follow the cue ball up, the 1 goes back down by the 8, and the cue ball goes in by the 2-4. A pretty smart shot by Amar. You know?
Yeah. He put him in trouble.
He didn't lock him up perfectly, but he played to where he's 85% favored from this. Vilmos has to really lay something down. It's not just like a.
No. Yes. Yes. No. No. No, you can jump. Yeah. Yeah. A little discussion about jump cues here. The house does not allow jump cues, but during the Mezz tournament, jump cues are allowed.
Yeah, being a room owner myself, it's tough to discourage people when you're trying to let them, grow their game.
Exactly.
But I mean, I give jump clinics because I want people to learn how to jump the right way.
Correct.
And I discourage them to, hey, don't jump the ball. So I don't not let them do it, but I understand why they don't hear that.
Absolutely.
They're running nice. It's a big place, and they take care of it.
Derek Mendoza to table 25. You're on the clock.
Yeah, you don't want holes or divots in your table from improper technique.
Okay, so he did basically what I said. He wanted to hit a little bit more full on the ones and the one back up, but followed the cue ball up that way. He got a decent result here.
Yeah, he did.
He's still not on favorite from here. I can still have control to lay down a couple shots here.
Right. He's trying to lay him on. That's twice he tried to lay him behind that 9.
Yeah.
Well, this isn't a picnic right here.
No, it's not. But you know what? Vilmos is a real smooth player. I think I like him. He's going to try and roll this one ball in. Not going to force it. Take what he gets on the 2 ball. He rolls up a little bit. He can shoot that 2 in. Natural angle up on the 3. He can get out here. I mean,
Dan goes to 7. Jeff goes to 8. Complete track.
I did the same thing. I missed a couple shots real close for cities, but on that particular one, try and keep the 1 behind the 4 just for this reason. Even if you don't get behind the 9,
Right. Yeah, I think he's doing what you said. It looked like he's trying to just lay him up there a little bit. Yep. Swing the rock back up table.
He may be playing this 1 into the 2 and send the cue ball 2 rails up underneath that. I don't know. Either way is a little bit of a tough shot here. I like him rolling it in, but he's only up 3-1, so
he said,
if he misses this, it could be.
Yeah, he got him.
Oh wow, I didn't even look at that at all.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I didn't think he can come across the top side of that ball. Good shot.
When he checked the angle twice, I said he's looking to just lay him up on that ball. And now, Amar will have to be very fortunate to get a good roll out of this ball. Either he makes it. He's going to have to get some separation here. So if he finesse kicks this, they're going to stay in the same quadrant.
Yeah. It's a 2-railer. Smart. He played it the right way. May not be dead yet, but
right. They're taking the dirt out though.
Yeah. It's one of those where it looks like the ball just about frozen on the rail. Most of the time you like to just hit this flat or hit it with a little bit of spin so you can help the ball down the rail. Where Vilmos got his cue laying right now, he wants to come 1 rail straight back, so you got to hit it with a little bit of outside English.
Right.
Tougher to hit. Rodney hits a shot real good. When Rodney hits this outside English off the rail, just like you said, look at it for 2 seconds, it's going.
Yeah, he just hits him.
I think he can catch the edge of the 2 ball here, but this could be a tough safety. Bank the 2 ball cross corner, send the cue ball back up where he just went to.
He's coming off the rail to do that, or he's just going straight?
I think he's going straight. He's going to use a little bit of inside English and come 2 rails up underneath. There it is.
Oh, man. A couple revolutions either way.
Yeah, he's hitting the ball more aggressive right now than Amar. Amar looks a little tentative, and it's hard when you start off a match. You don't know which way it's going to go. You want to throw it back at the same time. I tried to go for a couple shots. Joey left me bad. I tried to force a bank rather than playing him safe back. And then afterwards, I was like, if it's open, I'm making it. If it's not, I'm tying him up.
Yeah.
Because you go for it, and you end up getting punished at this level.
wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
I was seeing somebody slap something, and then I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, it's 9 ball.
I don't know, you guys got some more of those on the wire shirts left, or what's going on with that?
Yeah, we do. We have a bunch of on the wire shirts left. Actually, I have 18 left right now. Yes, we have those open and available, and we do have patches too.
Good.
Yeah. You know, we just like to say thank you to the billiards community for supporting us. And, you know, we're a young company, but we got our hearts and minds in the right place.
Well, those who are paying attention are going to get to see that the energy's going, the right things are happening.
Yes.
Like I said, I brought the guys that I didn't bring up, you know, are ordering shirts through me, so.
Yeah.
Make sure you pick me up, Bob. Make sure you pick me up.
Yeah. Buterra's and Moore Park, they support heavy. And, you know, shout out to Oscar and Dez and to Mickey Mezz, you know, giving us a shot, you know. It's like we said, you know, there's a lot of things to come in the future, man, and we're just going to keep it moving. I'm just happy to be around a bunch of mentors because, like, if I have a question, I can go ask Salvatore. I can go ask Rodney. I can go ask Ernesto. You know, I have legends at my disposal, and that's the problem sometimes with the youth, that we think we know everything. If you got somebody who is there and you respect that man, you go to him because he's been through that war already. You know, so some people don't think like me. It doesn't deter
Table
me.
number 9, Frank Giordano and Tommy to Victoria. Tommy goes to 8, Frank goes to 7. Table 18, Mike Boy, Paul Silva. Mike goes to 8, Paul goes to 7. Table 18. And table 15, Steve Register and Sargon. Sargon goes to 8, Steve goes to 7. Table 15, Pam, get your X.
Yeah, well, you keep on doing the right things. I was starting to say, you'll get a little bit of help from people because they like to see people that are handling business.
Right.
You know?
Right. Speaking of handling business, hit that ball like you, Sal.
Tell you what, he pounded it.
Yes, he did.
He still might come 3 rails around this 5 ball, I think.
Right, because he's not on the optimal edge. Yeah, I
You
like
don't
your
want that
shot.
ball to slide out, try and finesse it. You just
Yeah.
gotta just let it out a little bit.
I think generally one of the things I learned from watching you guys, I don't try to leave it up to the table. If I have to go 3 rails around here, that's the better shot.
There he is.
A little bit of stroke right here. I'm trying to see if Vilmos has picked up his pace a little bit from last year, or if it's just this match right now.
Who's that?
If he picked up his pace.
Vilmos?
Yeah, Vilmos. Or is he around the same?
I don't know. I've been watching him play. He's been out to our place a couple times playing some guys and keeping up some ridiculous spots, but
Keeps him sharp.
he's got a nice, deliberate, like you say, just let it out, let it out, let it out, let it out.
Yes.
When he needs to look at it, he takes his time.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm talking about. I like stuff like that.
I'm trying to do that myself. You know, it's a hard balance. You know, sit there and put the heat on, but then not just play too wide open.
Right. You know, we were watching Ralph Souquet play Efren, I think it was. And Ralph Souquet is super deliberate. And the guys in the pool are like, oh man, that guy plays so slow, I could play, blah, blah, blah. I said, the guy doesn't miss. How you going to play? What are you going to do? You're just going to watch.
I do a lot of teaching at our place, you know, a couple days a week. I've got scheduled out, and then I do, you know, people as on their own
Table number
time schedule.
28,
Like,
Ralph and Jimmy Q.
And,
Ralph and Jimmy Q. Table 28, even raised to 7.
I actually suggested that one of my regulars watch Souquet. I said, you know what, just go watch this guy play.
Yeah, he's
Talk
a
about
monster.
kicking balls the right way.
Yeah, monster. Like to thank our
Alex Mason
sponsor.
to table 27. Alex Mason to table 27.
I'd like to thank our sponsor, Andy Cloth. You can check them at andycloth.com. Sponsors of Mika Eminem, Rodney Morris, and various other players. Shout out to Andy Cloth. Right now, Vilmos folded.
Table number 11, Foch Garcia and Tyler Talon. Tyler and Foch. Table 11, Foch goes to 8, Tyler goes to 7. Come get your rack.
If Amar's going to make a move, I think he has to make a move now. Vilmos has a shot on the 1. Bumps to 5. 2 is tough. One thing I can say about Amar right now, his demeanor has not changed. He's just calm. You know, that's a great lesson for people who want to play pool. You have to, man, you have to be able to fade the roles and to get up and act like everything's new.
Yep. It's you know, it's a discipline, because I've had a lot of guys tell me, I make faces and I do, but I don't let it out like,
Right.
you know that I'm mad, you know. And they're like, man, you play just nothing bugs you. It's like, oh, you should be been inside me, like rack number 3 of that 4 ball, number 6, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
It bugs you. You just gotta stay solid.
Yes, you do.
Because guys sense that, they'll torch you.
That's it. That's right. Is he gonna just roll him up? Just safety play here?
You know, if he can roll the 2 and stay on the top side of the 5, I like it. He might decide to play the outside edge of the 2 and then roll underneath the 6, 2 rails. A little more delicate shot, but so he's looking now at the top of it.
And for that contact point to make sure that he doesn't gonna sell out.
Yeah. There it is. A little bit too tough.
Right.
It's hard when you're used to hitting the ball and you can lay it down soft and let the ball bounce off the other cushion.
Yeah.
You know?
This one is more deliberate. You have to do it. You have to actually implement everything that you're saying you're gonna do. And Amar knows this. I think maybe if you had more room, he has that 1 pocket drag shot.
I don't know. He's got 2 options here. He can play the top side of this ball. I like hitting the top, sending the 2 between the 8, 9, and sending my cue ball 2 rails into the 7. Personally, I like a little separation here.
Yeah.
Got to hit it good, because if you don't, he's gonna have, you know, some balls to hide behind if you leave him a shot. But
Yeah, and I like that. Oscar always talks about that, trying to get separation when you're playing safe.
well,
There you go.
he hit it a lot thicker than what he wanted, and got a little love off that 9 and the 3 with the cue ball. But
Right. That's why they play the game, though, because those things do happen. They come up a lot, you know. And a man who can, overcome those, is a man who's going to do well.
yep, you got to be able to fade everything that's happening, whether it happens intentionally or unintentionally. You know,
Absolutely.
like you said about composure. You know, if a guy lays a safe down 3 rails on you, you know, congratulate him. It was a nice shot.
Yes.
Misses a ball, goes 4 rails, hits 2 balls, and you're hooked. Guess what? It's the same kick. You know.
Yes. Even if he did it on purpose, you got to act like he did it on purpose. That's it. Change intention. I like it though, because Vilmos is looking to just keep the heat on. That's what he's doing. He's just going to keep the heat on. That's rare.
I had a conversation with Brendan Crockett this morning. He's really liked the table. Was letting let my stroke out a little bit, be able to move it around and get, that's good. Keep going. Kicked a couple balls, and he looked at me like just wanted Vilmos just kicked.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mike Burley,
kicks off on this equipment.
Mike
Slides up.
Burley, clicking the 18. You are on the clock.
He's just been back playing now, and he's been playing on our equipment, which are diamonds, and he's like, you got to get used to that. It doesn't
Yes.
come off the straight, you know.
Yeah, you have to be able to overcome and adapt. And he didn't want to bump that 5, Sal.
I don't think he wanted to. Now he's limited where you can get that ball to,
Right.
get in and out of the corner.
And
Funny angle on the 3.
right? Ernesto will tell you too. He says, because you just get a little, you get complacent or just not as exacting as you should be, because you shouldn't have bumped that 5. And he knows. He's a good enough player to know.
I was, again, fortunate. I always tell everybody growing up, I got to watch my father play and all the champions that he played with, and he just tell me straight out, don't bump a ball unless you have to. If you're hitting the ball, you better know where that ball's going, why you're hitting that ball. I played a couple of shots against Choi where I played off other balls.
Yeah, you played that one off the 7.
Yeah.
7. Yeah, we watched that.
It was a smarter run out.
That was
I didn't
very
limit myself,
because we thought for a second you were going to shoot the 1 to the 7 to get rid of it. And you thought of that, and then you played the right play.
But if you're going to do it, like I say, just do it.
Deliberate.
A lot of drills you can do, like not touching other balls. Try and run racks without touching another ball. Play underneath it. Play it to the side pocket. Move the cue ball differently. It's a discipline. Again, there's a lot of
Yeah.
things.
I've had a gentleman, he said, man, I practice drills, I do this, and I don't get better. I said, I'd like to see your notes from your practice. He said, what notes? I said, exactly. The guys I know who do drills, they have notes.
I have one of my other guys that I teach probably every Saturday, unless I'm out of town. He's got a book. He plays every game. Just keeps notes of all of his plays, his matches during the week. He keeps notes on what his practice sessions have been like. He just tells me everything. We have a way of working on
Table
stuff.
number 13, Sabutura and Subi, Sal.
Uh-oh, back to work. All right. I'd like to thank Sal for coming through.
Subi goes to 7, come get your wrap.
I was Sal Buchara, and it's good to gain insight from the mind of a professional. I'm gonna snatch my man Renee and Ciso and have him come over here and represent with me.
Yes, sir.
Right,
Thank you for having
right.
me. It's a pleasure.
Of course, all day, brother, all day. So right now, me and Sal were just talking about what a tactician Vilmos is.
Oh, one of the ultimate that I've seen in my short little career. It's
very exacting. He makes sure that he's on the right side of the ball, and he makes sure he does things right. It's not willy-nilly when he hits the balls. There's a purpose.
Very calculated.
Look at that.
Very methodical. Looks like he might have a hook here. It's hard to tell.
I think that Amar might have the edge just by the way he's looking at it.
Yeah, he's looking straight at it.
Yeah, he's looking straight at it.
What is the count here? 4-1.
4-1 for Vilmos. Amar on the break made a mistake, and Vilmos put 2 on him.
Wow, just like that.
Just like that.
And that's why he's so methodical, because at this stage, anybody can
Table
just
number
run the
20,
ball,
Jose
get lucky,
Torres
and that could be the difference in the match.
Jose and Renee, table 20.
Looks like they're calling me, so I'm happy.
All right. I'm losing them. I get it. I got it right.
Raw hand holding it down.
I'm holding it down,
West
brother.
Coast, man.
It's all good, brother. We here. All right. Tough long shot for Amar. Oh, what a good hit that was. He killed that ball. Good shot that was. Want to make sure he stayed down there below those balls. Oh, he used all that pocket. All right, scores now 4-2. This is Raw Hannah. You're sweating stop number 1, Hard Times Sacramento. The first stop of the Mezz West State Tour. I'd like to thank our sponsor, Contact Point Media. Contact Point Media, responsible for the live streaming and the live scoring app. Contact Point
Table
Media.
number 13, Eric Scott and Jason Williams. Eric Scott, Jason Williams. Jason goes to 8, Eric to 7. Table number 14.
All right, Amar to break. This is a good opportunity for him for the break and run out. Great speed by Amar. He put that 2-ball up table and to leave Vilmos shadowed by the 6 and the 8. He could possibly jump the edge of that ball, but it's tough. Or masse around the edge of the 8 to kick the 2 back down table. It looked like he's going 2 rails to catch the 2 from the top side. That's the second kick he's missed like that. And a very open table for Amar. Good shot on the 4. Wants to make sure he keeps his line so he's looking like he's drawing around the 6 to get a great shot on the 5. Little fortunate bump. Looking to play that 6-ball in the side pocket. Mr. Kang makes quick work of that mistake by Vilmos to bring the lead down to 1, 4-3. Amar Kang says, I ain't going anywhere. I'd like to thank our sponsor, Zan Tips. You can check them out at zantip.com.
Table number 17, Phil Prentice and Joe Campbell. Phil Prentice, Joe Campbell, table 17. Table 16, Timur and Ed Watkins. Timur and Ed Watkins, table 16. Even race to 7, come get your.
All right, Vilmos to break. He's been breaking well this whole set. Let's see if that holds up. He broke the balls well, but did not get rewarded. The one ball does not pass the 6 or the 4. I think we're going to see a snooker-style safety here, banking the one back down table and leaving the cue ball up table.
Bobby Amasaki, Francis Rita. Bobby Amasaki, Francis Rita, table 23. Bobby and Francis, table 23, even race to 7.
Vilmos got a little fortunate there. He's trying to put the cue ball under the 3, but he put the one in the correct position. Amar has a one rail kick stick to maybe try to keep that cue ball down there behind the 5. This is going to be tough because he's going to have to hit this ball square to be able to do that.
Table number 12, Ernesto and Mike Linford. Ernesto and Mike Linford, table 12. Ernesto goes to 9, Mike goes to 7. Come get your rack.
This is reminiscent of the same position that Vilmos was in before. I think he banks the one between the 5 and the 9 and creates separation between the 1 and the cue ball. Amar has a pocket for the 1. Shape on the 2, though, would be tough. I don't think I see him taking this shot on. If he does, he's going to have to swing that cue ball. Amar is not giving up control of this table. He's staying focused and keeping Vilmos off kilter, keeping them kicking. And Vilmos has just sold out. Long shot on the 2 in the corner. And just roll up a little bit to gain angle on the 3 to play the 3 and the 4 in the same pocket. Seems Amar is getting in gear. The safety play has been paying off. Two rails straight down to the 7. He probably wanted to be a little closer, but this is manageable. Goes ahead and ties it up. We have a game here, ladies and gentlemen. 4-4. Tough, tough, tough action. I'd like to thank our sponsor, The Turtle Rack. If you would like to buy a turtle rack, please visit the Mezz West State Tour website, or you can contact Oscar Dominguez. All tied at 4, going to 9. Vilmos Foldes and Amar Kang. Good break by Amar. No shot. Well, yeah, no shot on the 1. He's shadowed by the edge of the 9 ball. If he elects to back cut that 1 ball, then he's feeling really good.
Mika and Eric Stanley. Mika, Eric Stanley. Eric goes to 7. Mika goes to 9. Table 8. And get your rack.
Difficult decision for Mr. Foldes here. Good two-way shot by Vilmos. Played a nice two-way shot there. Amar's gonna go rail first here. Trying to get an angle back to this 2-ball. Good hit. And it's going to end up good for him. So right now, Vilmos has the outside edge of that 1. He might look to thin this ball 2 rails. The 7 might be in the path, though, to bring the cue ball back up table. So it'll be interesting to see what he does from here. If he goes that route, he has to make sure he doesn't make contact with that 7. Because if he does, he's not going to be able to play a good position shot on the other ball. And he sold out. Here's another opportunity for Mr. Kang to get out and to take a lead. If he does take the lead here, it'll be the first time he's led in this match. And we know that Amar is more than qualified to get out here. Matter of fact, I'd be surprised if he didn't get out. Good hit by Amar. Very clean stroke right there. And now this is just him cleaning up and staying in line. The balls all connect to each other without him having to do any heavy lifting. So as long as he stays on the right side of the ball, he should be in good stead. He needs a little bit of angle here on this 6 so that he can get to the 7 easily. Kang takes the lead 5-4. Nice shooting. We'd like to thank our sponsor, CSI, Q Sports International, Mark Griffin, Stephen Kwan, and Ozzy Reynolds. Thank you for all that you do. Now, right now, Amar Kang moves ahead 5-4 over Vilmos Folders, and Vilmos smartly takes a break. So once again, we just like to apologize. We do not have access to the chat room right now. We're looking to get that rectified in a few. I will try to get some pictures of the brackets posted to Facebook so you can follow along. Amar Kang leads Vilmos Fold as 5-4. He's overcame a 3-1 deficit and he's fighting back, and now he's on the good side. Vilmos up to break, looking to tie it back at 5-5. Nice break by Vilmos. The shot on one is available. The reward is he can get out from there if he makes it. Good shot by Vilmos. He's out to avoid running into the 7 or the 9 to get up to this 5 ball. And he did not want to do that. Now he has to roll up on this 5 ball to get a shot on the 6. Well struck ball by Vilmos. I think he's going to play this. He's looking to play the 8 in the corner. Size a little, it's a little dicey from where he's at, but I think he'll take this on. A good stroke on this 8 ball will tie us up at 5 apiece.
Michael Glass, Michael Angarica, Michael Glass, Michael Angarica, table 25, even raised to 7. Table number 5, Rodney Morris, Ruben Bautista, Rodney and Ruben, table 5, even raised to 9, come get your rack.
And we have 5-5. Some great shooting by both these gentlemen. You're watching the Mezz West State Tour. Stop number 1, Hard Times Billiards in Sacramento, California. This is Rod Hanna reporting from you from On the Wire and the MWST. Amar Kang to break. And this is a very tight match. Both these players are now in their proper gear, and it's a good old-fashioned shootout. Amar makes a costly error right there. Flew the cue ball off the table. Rodney Morris makes his way to table 5. That's another championship caliber match. Rodney Morris versus Ruben Bautista. Tough action. Vilmos trying to decide where he's going to play this 2-ball to gain position on that 4. He has an angle to fall on the correct side. You just have to feather this 2-ball down to the corner, off the rail to get action on the 4. Right about where he's standing. That's what he's looking at. Well struck ball by Mr. Folders. He might be able to just have a stop out from here. Vilmos would want to play that 6 to the opposite side of the
Oscar and
pocket.
Zodi, table 2. Oscar and Zodi, table 2. Oscar goes to 9, Zodi goes to 7.
Good speed on that shot by Vilmos. I like the fact that Vilmos is checking his position on every shot, even though he's coming 1 rail off this ball, or he might choose to do 2, but I think he's just going to go 1. Play the 8 in the side. Perfect. Nice angle by Vilmos. Made sure that he stayed to the right side of the 9 so we didn't have to baby the
Table
ball.
number 21, TJ Hill and Tommy Hill. TJ Hill and Tommy Hill. Table 21, even raised to 7. Table 28, Dan Mosley, Aaron Thompson. Dan Mosley, Aaron Thompson. Table 28, even raised to 7. Come get your rack.
And Vilmos moves ahead to the lead. I'd like to thank our sponsor, Mezz Qs. You can check them out at mezzq.com. Don't forget, if you make your way down to any of these Mezz stops, you can ask to check out the Mezz Demo Q and try any of the shots they have available. This is Vilmos Folders versus Amar Kang in a tightly contested match. Vilmos is 1 game ahead. He leads 6-5. The last ball rolling stops Vilmos from having a shot on the 1 ball. Now we're going to see a push here. And Vilmos is pushing. He leaves Amar a 2-rail kick, or the 1-rail kick at the 1, and Amar chooses to take his break. We're back, and it's Vilmos Folda's up 6-5 over Amar Kang. Vilmos has just pushed, and he's waiting for Amar to return to the table. We don't know whether Amar's going to give this back. I doubt it. I doubt that he gives this back, but you never know. And Amar says, you can have it. The only danger in this, Vilmos can kick this ball one pocket style, kick this ball towards the corner, and float the cue ball up table. He didn't seem to take a lot of time on that shot, and I think Amar's going to make him pay. Amar can thin this one ball, put it back down by the Brunswick, and put the cue ball up table. Wow, what a hit by Vilmos. And he gets the save on Amar, but it's an easy jump for Amar if he wants to jump it. Just that it's a little bit out in the middle of the table. So it looks like Amar's going to go 2 rails here to kick the 1 back up table. He leaves a shot for Vilmos, and a makeable one at that. Tough to hold for the 3 ball, but let's see how Vilmos decides to take this on. Vilmos, no, for him, that's one stroke in that ball. He usually concentrates really well on these shots, and he just got down and hit that ball. Amar's looking to tie this setup at 6-6. Nice little draw stun on that 4-ball, giving him a shot straight in the corner. Amar seeming to be gaining confidence right now.
Table number 24, Dibbage and Adam Gonzalez. Dibbage and Adam Gonzalez, table 24, even race to 7. Come get your rack.
Good shot by Amar. Rolls a little forward, gets an angle on the 7, and it should be 6-6. Good shot by Amar. I don't think he wanted to roll that far, but this shouldn't be a problem for him. And there we have it, 6-6. I'd like to thank our sponsor, Fast and Loose. You can check them out at fastandloosedesigns.com. Fast and Loose. Amar, Kang, and Vilmos Foldez racing to 9. This is Vilmos' home room, Hard Times Sacramento. A very tightly contested match here between two very able champions. It is now a race to 3. Wow, he squat that rock. No shot on the 2. Made 2 balls on the break, but his view is obstructed by the 7. So I think Amar's probably looking to push here. Amar's looking to dig under this 2 and kick the 2 ball up table, leaving the cue ball down table, creating separation. The problem with that shot is if he mishits it, he's going to leave a very runnable and open table for Vilmos. Vilmos knows the importance of this 2-ball, of this shot. He's going to make sure that he does the right thing.
Table 10, even race. No, Robert goes to 8, Jay goes to 7. Come get your rack.
I think Amar is thinking, you know, that Vilmos didn't hit the last 2 safeties correctly, so that maybe he has a chance. But I think Vilmos is just going to bank this 2-ball and play him safe. It's almost like a dare, but I think it's a free shot. But once again, Vilmos has failed to execute.
Sunny and Justin Marks, table 20. Sunny and Justin Marks, table 20. Even race to 7, come get your rack.
To execute, and he almost has a spin shot around the 9. If he pockets this ball, I look for him to get out this rack. Looking to 2-rail kick this ball to get shape on the 4. A little cat and mouse on this 2-ball here. Neither wants to give up any advantage to the other player. Right now, Vilmos has a tough shot to control here. He does not want to give this back to Amar Kang. Vilmos is going to masse hit the 2-ball and try to get him back safe. And he gets away with it. He didn't hit it exactly how he wanted to, but he got away with it.
Table number 16, Penny Koo and Jeff Leonards, Kenny Koo, Jeff Leonards, table 16, even race to 7, come get your rack.
Once again, cat and mouse on a 2. Amar looking to go one rail. This is going to be a tough shot to control for Amar. And he hit it well. Touche, Mr. Kang. Vilmos has returned in favor with the kick stick here, one pocket style. Put that 2-ball back up table.
Rodney Wind and Joe Thompson. Rodney Wind, Joe Thompson, table 27, even race to 7, come get your rack.
What a beautiful shot that was by Vilmos. I think that might succeed in getting him ball in hand. Amar knows how crucial this kick is. And he turns it over to Vilmos. I think that's going to be 7-6.
Table number 9, Tom Smith, Jamie Bruce, Tom Smith, Jamie Bruce, table 9. Tom goes to 7, Jamie goes to 8.
Vilmos just missed with the ball in hand and fluked the 6 in.
Table number 7, Marcelino Montoya and Tanya. Marcelino and Tanya, table 7, even rates to 7. Come get your rack.
And Vilmos Folders goes ahead 7-6. I'd like to thank our sponsor, Andy Cloth. You can check them out at andycloth.com. If you're looking to replace your cloth, check out Andy Cloth, a great alternative. Good shot by Vilmos. He doesn't want to be on the rail. He gets just enough angle off it. Shadowed by the 8 on both sides. He wants to be, you know, probably where the 3 is, on that side of the table with the cue ball to make this 5 ball. What a great stroke that was. He stayed down on that ball and got through that ball. Good shot. He avoids the 8 here. He gets on the 7, and it's Vilmos on the hill. Vilmos was a little scared he was going to scratch in that side pocket. But now he looks all right. I don't know if he wants to go to, yeah. So 2 rails and out, right back down to about where he's at to play the 9 in the opposite corner. Solid hit by Vilmos. Vilmos fold this on the hill. 8-6. I'd like to thank our sponsor, Contact Point Media. Contact Point Media, responsible for the live streaming and the live scoring app. For licensing opportunities, please contact Desiree Rivera or Oscar Dominguez. This is Raw Hannah, stop number 1, Hard Time Sacramento, Vilmos Foldez on the hill, 8-6 over Amar Kang.
Neil Rodemeyer, Alex Porras, table 13, even race to 7, come get your run.
I don't know if Vilmos is playing a safe from the outside of this 1 ball or if he's kicking the 1 ball back down table. Outside of the 1. And that's what he was afraid of, that he was going to run into that 7. Leaving, well, Amar still has his work cut out for him. The 2 ball does not clear the 9. This is a difficult position, unless he's looking to play safe. I think we might see a safety here by Amar. Roll up on the 2, freeze him on the 9. Well, that was better. I didn't expect that. But from his body English, I think Vilmos has the edge of the 2. He's not completely snookered. Vilmos almost got away with that shot. The part of the ball that Amar can see. What a great shot that was by Amar.
Table number 11, Hunter Roberts and then Luke Sutcliffe. Hunter Roberts, Luke Sutcliffe, table 11. Even raised to 7, come get your rep.
Amar looking to go across the table to gain access to this 5 ball. And he hit it fat. He was worried about getting on that 5. That's very uncharacteristic of Amar. Vilmos looking to finish this set out. He's not looking to let Amar back at the table. Pops this 6 in. 7's available for the side or the corner.
Table number 17, Rylan Hartnett and Connor Hill, table 17, even raised to 7. Vilmos Folders takes that down 9-6. A well-played game by each.